Specialized court in Michigan changing lives one veteran at a time. Thanks for staying with us. I'm Simon Shakett.
And I'm Glenda Lewis. The Dearborn Veterans Treatment Court is one of 27 across the state.
1 in 5 veterans have symptoms of a mental health disorder or cognitive impairment. 181,000 vets are incarcerated in U.S. jails or prisons, and that is according to nonprofit All Rise. But this program's goal is to help end that cycle.
7 News Detroit's Christiana Ford raising the voice of a former Marine who recently graduated from the program and the judge who started it all.
Veterans who come into this courtroom have an 88% chance of graduating and lower chance of committing offenses once they leave. The impact having a lasting change on the community. What it took for a former Marine Corps gunnery sergeant to walk through these doors.
That was the hardest thing, is that admitting that.
A silent battle with alcohol brewing behind the closed doors.
Me coming out of the Marine Corps, I think it was one of the things that I kind of migrated to as a coping mechanism.
His second DUI citation is when Kevin Belisle, known by most as Gunny, made the decision to apply to Dearborn's Veterans Treatment Court, a specialized program diverting justice-involved veterans from traditional criminal proceedings into a more personal rehabilitation program.
I told myself that I'm going to make a right out of a wrong, and I got through the program.
The pride that comes with being a Marine, one of the biggest hurdles for him. The kind of emotions veteran chief judge and former Marine Eugene Hunt,
that's me right there,
understood when he started the program.
And there are a lot of different things that people come out once they go into the military. They come back different.
The 12 to 18-month program addressing underlying issues like PTSD and mental health challenges that have contributed to legal trouble. One of 27 veteran treatment courts in the state.
We get medical, we get counseling, we get employment, we get job training.
Since 2019, Hunt has had 45 graduates.
You know, we're trying to get more of them in here. If somebody's going to spend 4 years of their life doing that for the benefit of the country, then the country should do something for their benefit if they have the opportunity.
A place where Gunny says he's felt like much more than just a file, changing his life.
Seriously was a blessing, because it taught me how to cope. And now there's so many tools that they've gave me that, you know, I'll never drink again because it just ain't worth it.
His graduation in January marked his hard exit from the system. Now he only comes back as a mentor.
If I can help just one veteran, that make it worthwhile for me.
In Dearborn, Christiana Ford, 7 News Detroit.